Konnichiwa, everyone! We're about to embark on a journey to a land of vibrant culture, stunning landscapes, and experiences that'll leave you speechless. That's right, we're talking about Japan, the land of the rising sun, and a place on many people's bucket list. I'm so excited to finally be sharing this adventure with you guys. Today we're diving into the top 10 most visited places in Japan. From the neon-lit streets of Tokyo to the serene beauty of Mount Fuji, we're covering it all. We'll be exploring ancient temples, indulging in delicious street food, and soak up the unique atmosphere that makes Japan so special. This is going to be one epic trip, so buckle up and get ready to explore the best that Japan has to offer. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell, because you won't want to miss a single moment of this incredible journey. Alright, first up, we're dropping into the heart of Japan, the city of Tokyo. This city is an explosion of sights, sounds, and experiences that'll leave you buzzing 24/7. Imagine walking down a street lined with towering skyscrapers, neon signs flashing, and then turning a corner to find a peaceful temple, centuries old. That's Tokyo for you, a perfect blend of the ancient and the ultra-modern. There are bustling crosswalks like Shibuya Crossing, where thousands of people navigate this urban jungle every day. And speaking of movies, no trip to Tokyo is complete without venturing into the electric town, Akihabara, a haven for tech geeks and anime fans alike. Trust me, Tokyo has something for everyone. Next stop on our Japanese adventure brings us to the historical gem of Kyoto. Imagine stepping back in time, wandering through ancient temples and witnessing the beauty of traditional tea ceremonies. That's Kyoto in a nutshell. First up, we're hitting up Fushimi Inari Shrine, a sight that'll leave you breathless. Picture this, thousands of vibrant red torii gates winding their way up a wooded mountainside. It's like stepping into another world, and the energy is unbelievable. And while we're on the topic of spirituality, no trip to Kyoto is complete without experiencing a traditional tea ceremony. Of course, no visit to Kyoto would be complete without exploring the iconic Kinkaku-ji, the Golden Pavilion. This Zen temple covered in shimmering gold leaf is like something out of a fairy tale. We'll be exploring the serene Arashiyama bamboo grove, getting lost in its towering stalks of bamboo, feeling the sunlight filter through the leaves. Kyoto is a city that stays with you long after you've left. Get ready to unleash your inner foodie because we're about to land in Osaka, Japan's culinary capital. From Michelin-starred restaurants to street food stalls that'll have your taste buds singing, Osaka is a paradise for anyone who loves to eat. First things first, we gotta talk about takoyaki, those little balls of fried dough filled with octopus, tempura scraps, pickled ginger, and green onion. It's a flavor explosion in your mouth, and once you pop one, you won't be able to stop. But Osaka's culinary scene goes way beyond takoyaki. We're talking okonomiyaki, a savory pancake packed with cabbage, meat, and whatever else your heart desires. And no trip to Osaka is complete without a visit to Dotonbori. Osaka is a city that knows how to have a good time, and we're here for it. Get ready to witness the breathtaking beauty of Mount Fuji, Japan's iconic peak that has captivated hearts and minds for centuries. This majestic volcano, with its snow-capped peak piercing the sky, is more than just a mountain, it's a symbol of Japan itself. We'll be embarking on a journey to experience Mount Fuji's splendor firsthand. Imagine standing at the foot of this natural wonder, its sheer size humbling you as you gaze up at its slopes. For the adventurous souls, we'll be tackling the climb to the summit. But even if you're not up for the climb, there are countless ways to experience Mount Fuji's magic. Hold on to your hats because we're about to enter a world where deer roam free. Get ready for Nara, a city that seamlessly blends history, culture, and adorable wildlife encounters. Imagine strolling through a park, surrounded by hundreds of friendly deer, their soft eyes gazing at you expectantly. Our first stop? Nara Park, of course. This sprawling park is home to over 1,200 wild sika deer, and they are the main attraction. We'll be picking up some deer crackers, and experiencing the joy of these gentle creatures eating right out of our hands. But Nara is much more than just deer, although they are pretty amazing. We'll be exploring Tadaiji Temple, home to one of the largest bronze Buddha statues in the world. We'll be wandering through Kasuga Taisha Shrine, famous for its thousands of bronze and stone lanterns. And for those seeking panoramic views, we'll be hiking up Mount Wakakusa, a grassy hill that offers stunning vistas of the city of Nara and the surrounding mountains. Nara is a city that will capture your heart, a place where you can reconnect with nature, immerse yourself in history, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Fasten your seatbelts because we're about to dive headfirst into the sensory overload that is Shibuya, Tokyo's beating heart. This district is a whirlwind of activity, a fusion of fashion, technology, and youth culture that'll leave you energized and wanting more. Imagine crossing the world-famous Shibuya crossing, thousands of people moving in synchronized chaos, giant video screens flashing overhead. First things first, we gotta talk about shopping. Shibuya is a fashion mecca, home to everything from high-end department stores to trendy boutiques and vintage shops. We'll be hitting up the iconic Shibuya 109, a 10-story fashion complex that's a haven for trendsetters. But Shibuya is more than just shopping, although it's definitely a highlight. We'll be exploring the back streets, discovering hidden cafes tucked away in alleyways, each with its own unique charm. And of course, no trip to Shibuya is complete without a visit to the Hachiko statue. Our journey through Japan takes us to Hiroshima, a city forever etched in history, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Hiroshima's story is one of tragedy and hope, a reminder of the devastating consequences of war and the enduring power of peace. Visiting Hiroshima is a deeply moving experience, a chance to reflect on the past and embrace a future filled with hope. Our first stop will be the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park, a poignant tribute to the victims of the atomic bombing. We'll stand in the shadow of the Genbaku Dome, the only structure left standing near the hypocenter of the blast, a stark reminder of the destructive power unleashed on that fateful day. We'll walk through the park, reading the stories of survivors, witnessing the Children's Peace Monument, adorned with thousands of origami cranes, each one a symbol of hope for a peaceful future. But Hiroshima is not defined by its past. Today, it's a vibrant city, rebuilt with incredible resilience, a symbol of hope and renewal. Get ready to trade in the bustling cityscapes for breathtaking natural beauty as we venture to Hokkaido, Japan's wild frontier. Imagine vast fields of lavender, snow-capped mountains reflected in crystal-clear lakes, and steaming hot springs surrounded by pristine forests. Our Hokkaido adventure begins in Sapporo, the island's dynamic capital. We'll be exploring Odori Park, a green oasis in the heart of the city, and marveling at the sculptures and fountains that line its paths. We'll be indulging in Sapporo's famous miso ramen, its rich, flavorful broth warming us from the inside out. But Hokkaido's true beauty lies beyond its cities, in its vast wilderness. We'll be venturing into Shiratoko National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, home to brown bears, deer, foxes, and a stunning coastline dotted with waterfalls and hot springs. We'll be exploring the Furano and Biei regions, known for their colorful flower fields that blanket the landscape in a patchwork of vibrant hues. And for a truly unique experience, we'll be visiting the Jigokudani Monkey Park, home to a troop of Japanese macaques that love to bathe in the park's natural hot springs. Get ready to experience the magic of a winter wonderland as we arrive in Sapporo, a city that truly comes alive when the snow falls. Imagine streets lined with twinkling lights, snow sculptures towering over bustling crowds, and the aroma of hot chocolate and roasted chestnuts filling the air. Our first stop will be the Sapporo Snow Festival, a world-renowned event that draws millions of visitors each year. Imagine walking through Odori Park, transformed into a winter wonderland, where massive snow sculptures depicting everything from mythical creatures to famous landmarks line the pathways. But the Snow Festival is just the beginning of Sapporo's winter charm. We'll be hitting the slopes at Sapporo Teine, a popular ski resort just a short drive from the city center, where we'll carve up the powder and take in panoramic views of the surrounding mountains. After a day on the slopes, we'll warm up with a steaming bowl of Sapporo's famous miso ramen, its rich, savory broth the perfect antidote to the winter chill. Hold on to your joysticks because we're about to teleport into Akihabara, Tokyo's electric town, a haven for all things anime, manga, gaming, and tech. Imagine towering buildings plastered with giant anime characters, arcades buzzing with the sounds of retro games, and shops overflowing with the latest gadgets and gizmos. First things first, we gotta dive headfirst into the world of anime and manga. Akihabara is a paradise for fans, with shops dedicated to every genre imaginable. We'll be browsing shelves stacked high with manga volumes, hunting for rare collectibles, and maybe even picking up a souvenir or two to take back home. But Akihabara is more than just shopping, although it's definitely a major draw. We'll be venturing into the arcades, those neon-lit havens of retro gaming goodness. And speaking of technology, Akihabara is at the forefront of it all. We'll be checking out the latest gadgets and gizmos, from high-tech headphones to VR headsets that transport you to other worlds. So there you have it, our whirlwind tour of Japan's top 10 must-visit spots. From the neon-lit streets of Tokyo to the serene beauty of Mount Fuji, the ancient temples of Kyoto to the culinary delights of Osaka, Japan has something to offer every traveler. I don't know about you, but I'm already dreaming of my next trip back. The culture, the food, the people, it all comes together to create an experience that's truly unforgettable. What was your favorite spot? Let me know in the comments below. See you guys on the next trip.